afiri omanfo no etirim samre di ahenie no omanfo ehu se enye adebone anasa bosomsem
who say chieftaincy institution institution bia who here ye pa who say akendi na who say church of Pentecost ye wadishi bi and your members be bra o me adishie o me ahemfo abusuan penifo ahemani ade na ye hia na ya kyerɛkyerɛ ya toatoa bi ne who say krisosum na se di wura aheni aka na ne afi say krisosum ne aheni de ebobra nti seminar ye aye enkyerɛkyerɛ ebe aman se ne be ya kristo no ebe fa baabi a se ne mfiduo we no yesi ye fa aman o fa aman na institution bi se aheni ontumi wo mu a na ta agona bi temte no so ka ho bi ma ye saseme
na chieftaincy ministry chairman Edma Kwada so area no eye elder Ohiniba Kofi Amponsam wono edb episo a na ono ne die mo ene se wasrada ahensem ena fensu na nanom eye mo ye ade anase mutu na mo bia monka enchinima munya eye asem a ebetima yense na ho papa ede ama enchinima na momfa emra ne hyehye enso enye adwuma
ene dwumadie ya idi na ye ni swade huna na ewe ye nim se esisi ye di se dwumai na nyame aye na dom ama dwumadie a edi ye no abaye krabehwe na ye nkasamafo eye na achamfo boachi agimai bonsu ema ye hu se esese ye ahemfo ye ma ye integrity eye adwuma ewo ya hiniye mu sebi ye ahemfo ene ahemai se ya hiniye mu no esese eniema enye no eni kwan se ye di eka eho se eniema sa eniema bone no ba yen kankyere won se enye saa na Kristo akire yen eno nti ene wa ma ye hu Kristo akire yen na wasan ma ye hu se eyi ahenie eba betu Kristo so eno nti wa kyerɛkyerɛ ma ye hu se ahenie eye ade a onyankopɔn eyeye free adebo ahyase ebesi enne eno nti se nne akonwa eto na se uye ogidini a omoden se ubedi akonwa no anase ubedi ahene no na wode nsesaye aba ahenie no mu ama Kristo fra ode afra yen no yensu nyina ye nya kyefa ewu anti said ye ene yadesua no eboa ye no oboa ye ntitiru nyina gina Revelation chapter 21 verse 24 no o say na ahemfo so ede won anu onyam ebepue odom ahenwa no anim
we a Royals Conference no ekoso ewo kwada so enano na watwe awie ye elder Ohiniba Kofi Amponsan ne na wote no
Yetua kase ne so na yekwakwa piemo ewo omampani asoye na me no kasa yi ene wonam de wonam ne dabo bo ho ensam so ade krata apiedwa ene dua we ya na eno ena krata eba ye ensam a wakukyire ewo mo kyere se omampani John Dramani Mahama ene akane no nanka ebia yebo din se brabesom ewo eye aban bi mu anase wodomo a wom so ede wo ho aforefore eye amanyo semo eba na se bia asofo na afi so ye sibidwafo no mo a na wonom ewo eyefo allowances bia nanka wonom aban no na etua ede eba wonom na me no ka se de krata epiedwa ene duawei akirem se safo allowances de nyina no aban akirem se eyade a tintontan watwam na twa watwam no nyina da na omapani akire se ne timpa wode etu sa na mo we nyina ne se sika bi wo ho a anase eka hodo bi wo ha aya na da ne da nyina yesoa edigo aban no so no ne penso otu anamoa ebetumi aboa na wonom so ne yabo din se won so emra emesom ewo na ba mu ni nyina esense saafo ni nyina so eye Ghana fonti eneyi wonom so eye etuho ache adwuma na se wonom so adwuma bi no ho a omo edebo afode ede ama oman no nenye we nko eno eba ye na manfo bi kura ekirem se wohwe ede na no ada omampani John Dramani Mahama oyeye se opiebon ewo eye Jubilee House wa ene satellite TV subscription ni nyina ewo eye asoafo na afiso branche bedwafo won ma ye adwuma ewo ho won offices ni nyina aban kirem se wotwamo kura nam so ama won de baba beto dwa se wohwe sikapotena saa na monto we aboa ama oban Ghana eni yensa atumi aka no na kyese ekwa nim ye pa saa na omampani ne ya me no ka se wono so de krata piedwa se eba no eye fo allowances no a enne ya ye ka se eyade a tintontan omampani akirem se wotwam kura
Mama for Antoa Sway, na Yenko PMO, our Bank of Ghana, Maisika Krabia Batang, na say, na Dr. Johnson, a CMA and a governor, Edma Central Bank of Ghana, and the Anopaya, what they are to a graphic business, and I think Systemic Bank breakfast meeting, I said, what they are to judge say, I feel ye see a phenomenon, a Brian DC, a buying here by ya, no, a Babefa Central Bank as governor, no, or may ye dread ye Timmy accuracy can I say Timmy Sikabese Ghana Sikan opepepim and 4 billion Ghana cedis was see a dreadian a Timmy Amani Muswini best or how much you mu a dusia Nina a Sikan out Timmy national fence and go didn't cocoa nothing so Yanka say Bobre Japada they call a drama socotono and no can and yet Timmy and yet Sesicano.
We recorded a trade surplus of 4.14 billion in the first 4 months of 2025, with exports growing by over 60%, mainly from gold, cocoa, and oil. Now, the current account surplus improved significantly to 2.12 billion as at the end of the first quarter of this year, and you can compare that to a mere 66 million during the same period last year. On remittances, inflows remain resilient, even though we have noticed some decline from April, and the Ghana's IMF-supported program has passed successive reviews. As you are aware, the 4th review was just concluded. We have had our sovereign credit rating upgraded, which was very welcome news. We show that before the end of the year, there will be further upgrades, and ultimately we should be ready to reopen to the international capital markets. Now, these outcomes represent more than just statistical improvement. They are a restoration of macroeconomic credibility, the kind that markets, that investors, and that citizens respond to with confidence. At the Bank of Ghana, we maintain a firm disinflation stance since we came in, raising and holding the monetary policy rate at 28%.
Na eno ora Dr. Johnson esiama woni governor at my Bank of Ghana.
Yatwa ensam so dia na yekwa kwakopie mu ewo onyonyamfo Mubaraka Muntaka Mohammed na kache na me no kasai wo kirem se wone eye soafo a wo hwe eye mofra na afi so wonkita hodie ensam so a Ghana Immigration Service wonom so ka ho wo mo atuadamo sonko bia sa na moto we no etumi ayebe aboa amande enkromo ate na ne nyina da se na anka akane no wonanka mpompune mantamo montene so a enye mofra yi se wo matete se ewo kwan so ni na chese woda mane so ntadiem na emofre no mo sese osika mofra kitenkete na wo beto woni ewo kwan ne nchen baabi wo be se wo mawofo enso etete nchen wa chese wono enya sika no a na wo mo de akwakoma wono na sa street beggars wono adoso pa ewo emamu obepie mu ewo asante mantam yemu kura no a chese yade a koso pa ne no na sofo ekirem se nipa beye 2241 na chese wabo modia a chire wonom na saafo ya ya chire wonom enye bibia na omo ede baba ya omo nemom se dia na mpanifo ka ewa kanfo ye kasa bebom ye chire se contribution ya esanse ninchia na ekonti saafo do wo mo bomodia na bia omo free buy do omo asanso edo omo akọ wonkrom.
In collaboration with the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection and the Ghana Immigration Service, we were able to remove over 2,241 street beggars that have been cleared off our streets and repatriated to their countries. This exercise has resourced public order in urban centers while supporting vulnerable population with humane intervention. We are mapping our strategy that will make sure that we eliminate all these challenges on all our streets, not only in Accra, but across the cities in our country.
Eni enyankran kwade asante mantemone aye enkura hodo aka ya krado pa a chese ye twen amadwumadie bia tiseyi enso etumi akoso ewo ho onyonyamfo Mohammed Mubarak Muntaka wono na woye interior minister nene na yekotie yeyi.
So Beka ya ewa afi ashase ena omampani mahama ede etu dwase ye nkwa ye nhwehwemu obi bia wo omanya asase anase ato omanya asase ede amano no wonkwa nhwehwemu femfa kwan a wo fa so to asase no hwan na asase ne de nipa ben na de auto ne sei na ensemi ba ye no nanu ya sai kwa kopiem omrahye bedwafie eye enra ne no ena osofo ohwe humasuan nsem so no nyamfo Haruna Idrisu echemu se mampani de obeye bia oyobi odimra ene hye so pa de awoye bia wonamra kwan so eyoma ejapade enti mampani no wo chefa na se wo interest ewom enti se okase ye nkonkwa ye hwehwemu nkonkwa hwa wodika na obi bia nso wafa mra kwan so ato omaya sase na so ejapade no nipa na mo onda mo ondwendwe bia biem no wo so nyade a wasase wo beka na mo mampani pese ohun se hwan ana eto de he nipa no oye hwan woto ne sei no ene epesi hu sede be a obi wo hono ma wase obi hono ma school park ba bia additional for na school for edi agro wono bobo eje won mani na yese obi ato wo ho be aden sei na ononyamfo Haruna Idrisu ekire mu fai.
Mr. Speaker, President Mahama is law-abiding President of the Republic. Yes, it's true that he issued a directive on 10th of January 2025 to sanitize land acquisition in Ghana. And Mr. Speaker, those who lawfully and genuinely acquire their lands should not worry about the consequence of these directives. What the President sought to do was to have first-hand information on who got what, when, how, and for how much. And then, Mr. Speaker, to specifically deal with those who, in the name of influence and authority, are grabbing public lands against the public interest and not even acquiring land. So, Mr. Speaker, we also do know that in Ghana, people have taken advantage of this acquisition of public lands. And look at Article 20 very well. You acquired a land for public purpose. You haven't used it for the public purpose. The land must go back to its original owners. That hasn't happened in many instances.
Yes, Nkwa.
Eni awotie no nyamfo Haruna Idrisu Education Minister nene na wotie no
wasuko so tie awia premtobre mo kase e wo Pent Radio so na yemonwura mo wonsam foforo mo a ene na so afo a wono na wo hwe eye ahensa na afi so eye kristosom ene enkronkuma mo emponto dwumadie so onyonyamfo Ahmed Ibrahim wono ede atodwa se aban no ebonto mo no wo hye assemblyman fo bo se nyankropon ya adom na se oba furo be enwa no a wo akatwan kakra bia obetumi so etumi ede aboa won dwumadie na afi bibia so etumi akonkane na eno enenrada waba be kirimo se aban enam eye so afo wo hwe eye yesika sem ho nsem so mam no kasai sika potene be 25,621 Ghana cedis no na sabrede wo jamo se yemfa ma eye assembly members a wonom enso ewo mamu a wo kirimo se eno ebeye allowance a efa eye abosumi mieno eye oforisuo na afi so ayo hono de ewo afi mu se de ebeya wono so dwumadie ebekoso tote.
The Minister of Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs on 12th of June 2025 requested the Minister of Finance to release 100 million Ghana cedis to enable this transfer of funds to the Metropolitan Municipal and District Assemblies for the payment of the monthly consolidated funds to all MFDEs in Ghana. Consequently, the Minister of Finance has released 25 million Ghana cedis on 18 June 2025 as the first tranche of the allocated funds to the ministry for the payment of the allowances to the various assembly members throughout the country. The ministry as of today, Monday, 14 July 2025, has transferred a total amount of 23,621,000 Ghana cedis, representing allowances for the months of April and May to all assembly members in the country. That each assembly member is being paid 1,300 Ghana cedis per month to enable them perform their duties efficiently and effectively.
Eni onyamfo Ahmed Ibrahim nene na yekokotie ye no
Mame fa ento aso ne kopiem ewo zebla ewo atifi mante mu a mrahye bedwani abono ewo ehwonomo zebla abato empesua so ononyamfo Ebeneza alumire indebila wade atudwa asre ese aban na afen so omai asrafo mpadifo wonum enhwesa asrafo a wonum ewo boko a woje ban enhwesa sumdwe beba no wonyi omu nyina nimanim ya na yensa mfa foforo enko esanse anamo a wonum atu na no kwasi adana kire se wonum hene poporo no krempo hono no oni asumdwe anase niti ekeka wonum sunso ntimi emfa wonum hene ento chacha asa asrafo wonum ankasa kra gentu kwana nti wanase wonum ewo interest ewo entokwani mu a enu nti ewo se aban na afen so asrafo dom no yesesa omu nyina edifiri ho.
Not only was the statue shot at and pulled down by the military, but it was set ablaze by the military. What was the crime of the statue? Who was their target? Your guess is as good as mine. The people of Kusau have lost hope in the current military presence in Boku. We think our overlord is not safe with this present military presence in Boku. It is pretty obvious these callous military officers were after the life of our overlord, and thus cannot be the same people parading themselves as peacemakers in Boku. As a result, ladies and gentlemen, I called on the Minister of Defense and the National Security to act as a matter of urgency and withdraw the entire military force from Boku and replace USET. It is our belief that the current military personnel have long been tainted and corrupted and have therefore lost the moral uprightness in providing professional security protection for the people of Kusau. This is not a plea, ladies and gentlemen, but as citizens who duly pay our taxes, we demand that the commander and his men be immediately withdrawn in our community. Yesterday's action by the military must be thoroughly investigated, and the said military officers who destroyed the statue of the overlord identified and punished for their unprofessional and barbaric act. We also demand an immediate erection of the statue of Ziguran.
Na eno ononyamfo Ebeneza alumire indebila wono mrahye bedwani de momamfo wonum ewo zebila.
Yempie mo ewo MPP amanyoko de mo na founding member edema MPP osonkokroko amanyoko no Dr. Nyaho Tamakro akasa na ne kasa wakasa nyina efa party no agina sia wonmasie se nyankropon ya adomo a opepon bosumne da twatokra ewo mfiempi no ene aduonu ensia afiedo mo no wo beyi frankatuni de amanyoko no eno openkese o kirem se wo hwa na montuo ya party mo akandifo mprempren wonoma etua ayade emwakra na wo kirem se wo hwe mentem ho ase ene noma bia enkoye ewo amanyoko do mu a ono de na nko besusu se saa na montuo we ewo se party no emunpanifo no omohwe na yetume etoto noma ansampo no a wombeyi akandifo ema ne de amanyoko do mu a womo ahwe eye eno na wakirem se wo hwe akitafo dododo na wonomo ewo amanyoko ne mprempren a saa ginasie ya mpanifo ase na enya de adodo na ebo adwoso.
If they did try to organize a presidential aspirant before reconstructing the party, they will have a shock on their lives. The party will totally collapse. Mark my words. Because majority of the party members are against that. That is not the right way to go about politics. Anything you do in life, you start from the beginning. We have fallen flat, and we have to start from the beginning.
Dr. Nyaho Tamakro nene ena yetiye.
Yadazwa ewo MPP ensamno emu na enano efiada eno manfo sankoto aba 19 polling centers anase polling stations ewo Ablikumanov ewo enkran ma me ekue afriye wusu enana ejinamo amanyuko no akandifo me general secretary Owura Justin Kodua edi kan beka asa amanyuko no won watwon ho de afri abato nim kra da won watwon ho de afri nyade a won bepene se yensan ko rerran san se won de wonim se aba ne yato awie won and edin kunim enti wonum enko last minute anase ebrekuma bi anaka ne ahya abato na se na maame akuafriye ebai se woginamu dendenden obekwa koginam ena maame akuafriye wakasa ede chawpa ama eye na manyuko ne mpanifo se wonum ka se ma wonum konkoginam na so kokoginamu maame akuafriye
because our decision was right and said no we and we person change I think a party decision is you winning party election we yet to do assembly of the bar when my coming to them say however, people say before opportunity to apologize to my party say now party the social and principle
Ani a woti na eye maame akua free year we gina mwa block manof abato mpasua so enanu fiada nenso ankoye amfama no
Yemomre mo ewo owura Samuel Boaten na wono ayo obi a waben na wakwadare eba no se yeni eye amanyosem ho nkita ho ewo yemamu a wo obi a nano abi mu pa na wono so ede nano atom bi na wo kire se oman Ghana wo hwe baabi a yede ye kabima minkabi amanyo a yeye ewo memu ede kro no a kame se ene na ya kakra se ntine se o kire mu de nano ada esi ye ewo abrekuma no fo no kra na che se yade entwa ye kra se wo hwe eye nene soafo na afi so eye sentwerefo bi ene yenuanom amanyofo bi a kyerese yeboro won ewo saa abato yase eno na wakirem se ema yemma eye amanyo nsem a yeye ewo memu no eno entiti mu anase emfa empapa mu anase nyimu bia ema yabrabom
ye Ghana for no ye be democracy na se na manofo no enipewu ne tumi ope da ho dia ni abatu politics no ni kwa se ejiwa dru free trim se we nipa politics should not take away the sense you have as human ebi mo wa ajiwo madwene ehu sankofo ni bi MPP ehu sankofo ni bi NDC se amanyo sem ne bi kebi mami kebi no ne fapen ya bato democracy no boni mami no bi democracy ni interest ye to be se ni pewu also ebi any Ghana they say ababia ye betuya nipa ne one of am big grana let's we did them and as we be kra ya bu bi ye ti obi enti democracy no ya no any ekano ye de dada ye ho kwa any democracy bia democracy for tantan ye adia democracy ye won say ye to aba nso a entokosi bia na democracy bia na ye democracy bi ni ya dream as obi ye mele international ye ti democracy ebasa yintini ko yintini ni dawo yedaso na ABC
na ne krakra mo no na owura Samuel ekoso ato na nsem so na wakirim se ohwede esi na no adana na ekame se aposifo na wonom ho eboban sa abre no ase omudwumade no sebe efa baabi no na chese akakra na no na wakirim se ebredu se ewose bambo adwumaku adon ewo memo mekira aposifo no yehwe na yetumi ede no mahodo ede egu akwan mu se de ebeya abato biewa yebekoso ewo yemamu de ehunu ninei yehu bio na okoso ato na nkasa so kra na sanke beya asrafo a yeyi omo ede afiri eye yabato mo yemamu no anka wono de obesusu se yensanso emfa wonum enhyemu ebiewu
security no mamwa mambuku ni eso be proactive and reactive as I say we say that we are into years for to aba and our primary for to aba then this new people go the solution to a bit political tension and kasa I mean so we say we run and by elections are you na talents atiwa ayawa so ne sande mo na create problems kakra it means that mambuku ni one so we be who say we be see metro no buy no prevent them and we go almost anti police for no new year no subana ko you so almost as a the politicize the bia also bo na duma ho ban o ko e kokuna no identity ya bambo sem no man to you Ghana ha ni no battle ni kwanse military no ko we one this MPP sugar tan you beto aba as a we see be you Ghana ha the police for no ko that be dead say the metro for you really understand any koko na ya bambo
eni yeti ye eye owura Samuel Boaten wono eye nimdefo eba ne se yeni nkita ho emfa eye amanyonsem ho ewo mamu a woyobia wabren ewo mu pa
Arisha mayenko wie kase na mede wo ewramo na yakọ obi mai so omampani Donald Trump ena wone nsenthrofo kasa ene anopai no chese yebisa ne se wo hwe nkasa ho a wone Putin na se Russia mampani obefura banyo wone na kasa na nka oni so de hunu se nka papa betie na nka entokwa ekoso Ukraine watwene nyina sensei na nso ene babia kwakoduru a wo je ne say no se me disappointed pa in fact me dio mampani Putin ho ya papa bane say na ugini disa no se me wiase me nyobi ani enya dia megini de me nyobi ani kapreba na emomo no wa disappoint me pa na dia meyan so de ni nyina wo mitirim we eye owura Donald Trump.
He's gonna deal 4 times.
Are you done with him? I mean, I know that sounds a simplistic thing.
But I'm disappointed in him. But I'm not done with him, but I'm disappointed in him. So we had a deal done 4 times, and then you go home and you see he just attacked a nursing home or something in Kiev. I said, what the hell was that all about?
Do you trust him?
I trust almost nobody, to be honest with you.
So how do you deal with someone you can't trust?
Well, it's not a question of that. It's like, I'm disappointed that this hasn't been done.
Na America mampani Donald Trump I trust almost nobody na just me ankasa na menjo bia ni obisa menyo bia ni ne na yete ye no adehye aha na yede kase ni nyina ebesi ye hwe dia edi kase ni mo akotene ebiem apostle ya waje kwaten HS Chieftaincy Ministry sorry the Church of Pentecost the buy no boapa ama eyi nipa birim adwen ese ahensem ya bosonsem no edi efri honom
o mampani John Dramani Mahama enso de atodwa se political appointees enefo allowances na yede ema wodom no wo kirem se wayi ede efri ho.
Dr. Johnson Asiama Governor Bank of Ghana watchese Ghana timi accuracy kabese 4.1 billion enokra na yebosome 9 pa edi afi anim.
Interior Minister so edi ababa todwa se wo hwe eye mofra be 2241 na eni yetumi akra wonum efri eye enkrampopuni mantemu a wo kirem se se adwumadie we omunwie na street beggars no on baba bitu omososa e wo mamu ba bia.
Mami akwa free ye wapa MPP mpanifo acha se wo ka senka wonum twe won ho de free ablikuma abato ekoso na nufiada nanso okogina mu anko yama no wa MPP for chewo
ensempi no amanone nsem eka ho na awie yede ebesom wo se premtobre mo akan kase e wo Pent Radio 100.1 kase fidie eso.
And as the PC nkoma ohinere spices na fin so ohinere non-dairy powdered milk se wonom edi anu so be se nwotwe eba be so yemu emakase be bibia wo wote yenka na wo pese so aduane eyeda ohinere spices eno nko a na ebetimi ama aduane no ayede wonom adama na yede kase ebreo yenso ayeje breaking kama wo eyeme ohine banya akomene
Reverend Father Yesia ama munyina mo anitia adehye
Pent Radio.